Welcome, everyone, to another Patreon episode. This one, it's just me and Jamie.
Welcome. Wait, how did you get here? How did you guys get in here?
Well, hold on. How'd you get
here? This is a special Patreon episode. Wait, you guys are the patrons.
They are the patrons.
I get
That's
it
okay.
now.
They can be here.
Yeah.
They can be here. That's fine.
Okay.
They paid the premium price.
I'm the Patreon door guard, I guess. Keep people out. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to pay the money. You got to pay to get in here.
Oh my God.
People are illegally sharing the episodes.
Is that even possible?
I guess if you paid for it and then I was your friend, you could just play it for me. Yeah. But I guess the same with buying a movie, right? One person buys the movie.
Yeah. I picture someone oh man, you got to listen to this funny episode, and they pull out their phone and they start playing it, and then they lean over their friend and you're a criminal now.
You broke a crime listening to this.
You broke a crime.
You broke that.
How does it feel to be a crime breaker?
Crime breaker.
Oh my God, I want to write a young adult novel series called Crime Breakers.
Yes. That's actually this episode. This episode is called Crime Breakers.
Hell yeah. Excellent.
Actually, well, we'll see where it goes. Today's Patreon episode was brought to you by you. And viewers like you.
Thank you.
and no thank you, because this was a suggested prompt that was then voted for unanimously, and I'm not going to say what the prompt was,
right
in case for some reason you either are listening to this in the future and weren't there for the voting.
To be clear,
forgot.
It wasn't one of your prompts, right?
No, not
Somebody
originally.
else wrote it in, and then it got the most votes.
Someone wrote it in.
Oh,
it got
my Lord.
liked.
Yeah.
And so I included it in the next poll.
Oh, that's right. Okay,
and
that's
it it dominated.
Right, of course.
The voting. So this is what you asked for. This is what you wanted, people. And if this isn't what you wanted for, make sure to go and vote next time.
Yeah, that's extra incentive to vote for something else next time. Yeah.
Well, here's the setting that we can give you. Because, I don't want to say what it was. I just want to do it. Because I feel like that would spoil the joke, the fun. If I name it,
We're pretending that y'all don't already know exactly what episode this is. But just humor us. It's more fun this way. Yeah.
Humor us as we humor you. It's a mutual humoring.
You humor my back, I'll humor yours. Yeah.
Jake is not able to be in this one because life.
It's true.
So, that'll probably be what happens in future Patreon episodes. Is
he will
more
be
than likely or not, it'll be Jamie and me a good chunk of the time, just because we don't have children. So
right, we don't have as many responsibilities going on, and I don't think. We're gonna see how it goes each time. We're not gonna commit to Patreon will always be this way or that way. We're just gonna see how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah, because we need Jake for them Quilber quests and night.
Oh, Quilber quest.
Jake, as you're listening to this, I will never leave you out on Quilber quest. You can take my word on that. But Jamie and I have less of a life, so we can do this.
Cool. That's the worst possible way to put it. Yeah.
We have nothing better to do, so we're gonna do this.
This content you're listening to has been brought to you by our failures as grown adults. Yeah.
Or our victories? Who knows? Anyway, that's enough. That's enough preamble. Let's get to the meat and the potatoes.
Let's go. Let's do it. Let's go.
Today's episode.
Yes.
meat and potatoes. Today's episode takes place in the Shadow Gate.
Yeah, there it is. We back.
A very famous location from season 2 of our fair show. Reminder: it is a version of the City of the Gate that is only made out of inky, flowing shadows, and you can still make out people's forms. You can still make out people's silhouettes barely, but there's not much detail you can see as their body looks like it's made out of liquid ink. But people live there. And we didn't spend a ton of time there, so let's spend a little bit more.
Let's go back to the Shadowgate.
Jamie, you're going to be today's main character.
Hell yes.
Tell me some.
That's what Knight's Quest has been missing, is Jamie playing the main character.
We've never had that. Yeah. Let's try it out. Let's see what it's like. It's just experimental today.
Right.
Now Jamie's main character,
Yes,
is his name.
Oh boy.
Has been suggested by Lowell. Long may he reign.
Oh, long may he reign.
And the character's name is Smork a Lamb. Smork a Lamb.
Where did we see this? Did he send a picture?
He sent it to us, and then we said that should be an orc name, and then he sent it in the...
It was a picture. I think the picture, it was of a smoke alarm, but it was just missing some letters and with some wrong ones. Wrong. So his name is Smork a Lamb.
So here we go. Smork a Lamb. Thank you, Laura, for the suggestions.
Wait, would it be a lamb, or do you think it would be a lamb?
Oh, alam sounds more...
more Terevian?
Yeah, it sounds more Terevian. Smork a Lamb.
Smork does not sound Terevian is the problem.
But here's the thing. You don't know. It is now. Actually, that's, according to Leroy, pretty Terevian.
Oh my god, that's right.
That's a pretty Terevian word right there.
Yeah, wow.
Smork a Lamb.
Leroy would think it's schmork. Yeah.
We don't build characters this way, but we're doing improv. Let's build 3. You tell me. So I said the name.
Okay.
Then you say a character trait about them. I'll say character trait about them, and then you say character trait about them.
Hyperactive.
They're hyperactive.
Yeah.
Okay. Smork is left-handed.
All right. Kleptomaniac.
What does that mean again?
It means he loves to steal shit.
Yes. And so that's where we'll pick up. Right there. So Smork, as we've established in the Shadow Gate, there's life. People live there.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's businesses, and what would be a business that's unique to the Shadow Gate? So they don't need lights. They have no need for color or painting, but maybe the inkiness is a problem. Is that something you would need things for?
Oh, here's one. What would people in the Shadowgate have for portraits or pictures or drawings or anything like that? Would that be different somehow?
Yes, it would have to be, because you can't. Writing doesn't make shadows. So.
Okay.
Right, there's no form to it. So maybe all writing has to be Braille-esque, has to be carved in order for you to read writing down here.
Okay. So is everything just carved in stone tablets and shit?
Yeah, so
oh man,
maybe that's an import. There's people from above that will bring stone down that they use to then carve the signs and things down here.
Okay. Is there even a word for that? A business that does carvings and etchings and such?
Probably says carvers, etchers. I like etchers better though.
Etchers is good.
Etchers, because it sounds like Skechers. And Skechers.
What kind of shoes is he wearing? You'll never guess. Yeah.
All right, so maybe Smork. He's an etcher's apprentice.
Yeah, of course.
But the problem is, he's always stealing shit.
He's always stealing
things. And they're not valuable things. He just steals things from the etching business.
Oh my god, this is such a breath of fresh. Okay. When I was making Rainer, I was so incredibly nervous about I have to be super careful with every detail because it could have catastrophic implications later on. And today I'm just he's a fucking delinquent. He just steals things all the time.
Yes. And the etcher that you work for, I will take another name suggestion.
Excellent.
Will be Tiffany.
Ooh, okay.
Suggested by Drew.
Right.
So I'll be Tiffany. The senior etcher.
The etcher
and
supreme.
You're the junior. You're the supreme etcher. Yes. I'm the supreme etcher, and you are
the junior partner etcher.
The junior partner. The JP etcher.
Oh my god, JP Etcher 100% sounds like somebody you'd have to learn about in 18th century American history.
JP Etcher sounds like a lawyer. Okay.
Oh, good lord. Okay, yes. But that's just his title. Right.
Yeah. So you are JP Etcher.
Right.
Smorkalam.
That's correct.
And I am Supreme Etcher Tiffany.
Right, of course.
I think we have... Let's begin a scene. I think we have our basis.
Of course.
JP Etcher. Tiffany walks into the room.
Right.
Holding a tablet mid etching.
Yeah.
Smark. Where did you put my carving hammer?
Oh, your carving hammer. Just a minute. I'll grab it.
Smark, did you steal my carving hammer?
I would never...
Smark.
I would never lie about that because yes, I did steal your hammer. That is what happened.
But
I'm gonna go get it now and bring it back, making it not stealing anymore.
Smirk, while you may be a kleptomaniac, left-handed, hyperactive delinquent, you are honest, and I will give you that.
That's what I always strive to be, sir.
I am a madam.
Oh, whoops.
What did you... From the name Tiffany, did you not get?
No, okay. Okay.
But no, this is improv. The proper way to greet a supreme etcher of any gender is with the title
Of
Sir.
course, sir. It's short.
It's an acronym.
Short for Supreme Etcher.
Supreme Etcher, yes. It's it with an E. Sir with an E.
Oh,
so we're all fine.
Yeah, so everything's fine.
Everything's fine.
Yeah, and I have the etching hammer here. I brought it back from the other end of the room where I put it when I stole it. And here it is now.
Smark, where do you hide? Where do you hide the things you steal? You're like a little bird that just brings his stuff to his nest.
I don't have a plan for where to put them. Once I steal them, I realize I have no further, there's really no further, I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. But
because
you know
don't
what I mean.
Sell it.
Yeah.
It's not for keepsakes.
Right.
It's just the act of taking.
Exactly, but now I brought it back, which is kind of like the opposite of stealing, which means I did something good.
You stole it from yourself.
I stole... Oh my god. The moral implications. Yeah, that's what it... If anything, it's kind of like you're stealing it.
No, it's not. You know what you're stealing? My time. You're stealing my time, Smork.
So the two things we know about Smork are that he loves stealing and he loves talking about stealing in really convoluted ways. Yeah.
Like philosophical ways. Smork, you've been my JP Etcher for the better part of 3 years, since you were but a wee 8-year-old.
Oh no! Yeah, I was gonna say. So he is still a very young child. Yeah.
Oh yes, he's. I guess do the math. 11.
Now I'm only a slightly wee child. Yeah.
You are but a wee little boy.
Back then I was a wee lad, but now I'm just a wee boy, which is slightly older.
Yes!
That's how that works.
But you have much to learn still, Smork. About etching and about life.
I feel like I probably know... I feel like I probably know all there is to know about life and also etching.
This is wrong. This is not true. Let me see your latest etching.
Yeah, I got it right here. What is the latest thing that Smork has etched? It is a... Do they have animals in the Shadowgate?
Probably a couple that like smuggle down here. Yeah.
It is a...
I mean, they've got to have fumbles.
Yes. It's a drawing of Tiffany, but she's got big fumble ears, and it's not a good drawing. It's not a good etching.
Tiffany like grabs it, has to like hold it up. I was gonna say holds it up to the light, but like
which doesn't exist. That's correct.
It's like holds it up and like it like drips on her because that's just how things work. Yeah. And she's like, Smork.
Yeah.
What is this?
It's an etching.
No, I got that. But what is it an etching of, Smork?
My professional artistic opinion, it appears to be you, with fumble ears.
Was this commissioned, Smork?
Yeah.
By who?
By me.
You paid yourself?
Yeah. Just like I stole from myself.
I guess.
I don't have a lot of friends.
Yes, you only have 2 friends, Smork.
And I shall name them now.
Your 2 friends are...
Of course, my 2 friends. Oh, right, you were going to the list, yeah.
I got the list.
Of course.
There's so many great options for friend names.
For the record,
okay.
Drew knows what I'm talking about. The character Tiffany in the thing, part of the joke was that he was a guy, and you were expecting him to have like a really buff, masculine-sounding name, and his name is Tiffany. So that's why in my head, I had the image of a guy named Tiffany.
Okay, you have... Yeah, we need more friends. Okay. We need more names.
Right.
Nope, I'll just take what we've got. But some of these are orc names, so I'm going to say them. You have your friend Bigglesworth?
Bigglesworth, yeah. Best friend.
Your best friend,
of
Bigglesworth?
Course.
And... Jamie, one or two?
2.
And Kronk!
Yeah.
Kronk the orc. Yeah, that's got to be an orc name.
Right. Yeah, she's great. Oh, yeah.
What?
She's great.
Yeah, Kronk.
Everybody loves Kronk.
I don't know how she got in the Shadow Gate. She's got quite a long...
She's way more popular than I am.
A long and elaborate story of how she got here. And Bigglesworth, well, he's just...
Probably. I've never asked.
And that's part of your delinquency. Anyway, I think you need to better experience the world, Smork. You need to learn, in order to be a true supreme etcher, you need to know what the world is that you are etching. And you do not know. Smork.
Yeah.
Could you etch a sunrise?
What is a sunrise?
Smork, have you not left the Shadow Gate?
Well, no.
If you were born down here and have never left.
Well, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Smork, you've never even seen real light before.
What?
Smork, you know.
I feel like this is a trick question.
Okay, so we'll add that to the list. Smork does not know light. Or sun. Or warmth. Or sand. Smork.
Yeah.
Could you etch the feeling of the wind?
I'm not... The wind...
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wind is what I did last week when I was playing a game with Bigglesworth.
No, that was win. That was win, you delinquent.
Oh, what'd you say?
Wind.
Yeah.
You know, like the breeze.
Tense. That's what I did.
No, that's one, you delinquent.
No, that's a number. What?
Okay, let's try one more.
Yeah, one.
Smork.
That's what you said.
Okay. Smork, could you etch?
Yeah.
Love?
Etch love?
Love? Do you know love between a man and a woman, or a man and a man, or a woman? There's lots of options, Smork. Could you etch any of them?
No. Like, I don't know. Probably not. Is that what you have to do to be a master? I forgot your title.
Supreme Etcher.
Supreme Etcher. That was it.
Title.
Yeah.
All right, Smork.
Yeah.
In order for you to become, right now you are a junior partner etcher.
Yep.
In order to become.
Yep.
A partner etcher. Which is what I wanted you to do today.
Right.
That is your journey.
Of course.
That you're going on. You must be able to etch one of those things.
Okay.
Either the sunrise.
Yeah.
Wind. Or love.
Okay. Got it.
So, that's your quest.
Yep. I will definitely find you an etching of one of those things.
No. You must make the etching.
Oh, that is gonna be more difficult. Okay. Yeah.
If I were you, I would go talk to your friends. They might have wisdom for you.
Yeah. Honestly, with Bigginsworth, it's kind of a crapshoot either way. But yeah, I'm on it. Here we go.
It's Bigglesworth.
That's what I said. And he takes the etching hammer and he's on his way.
All right, so you venture out into the Shadow Gate, which this time of day,
so
it's not super.
To be clear, Tiffany's etching hammer. He just took it. Is that no reaction, no comment? Okay, whatever.
She didn't notice at the time.
Okay, that's fine.
He's got that.
He is a master thief. It's just he's that good. Yeah.
He's that good. You venture out into the Shadow Gate again. You've got tall buildings from the different 6 districts.
Yeah.
And I think you enter out from the one that would have been the Sacred District.
Okay.
And so you've got these tall skyscraper-esque buildings with just this dripping ooze of liquid shadow running down their sides. It is their sides. It is their walls.
Right.
And the center run of the city, up above, where it was filled with a whole bunch of smaller buildings.
Sure.
The Shadow Gate also has some buildings that fill this area, but not quite as many. It's not quite as like hectic or chaotic of a market area.
Yeah, that makes sense.
The Path. That's what we called it. The Path.
The Path. Right.
There's not as many people that live in the Shadow Gate as up above, but there's space for them. There's space for them.
Sure.
I think maybe you exit out and you see just some passersby going along their day. They all kind of merge together. It's crazy when you see like a group of people too. It almost looks like they're like little, like when you watch water.
Yeah. The distinctions
windshield.
between people would be a lot tougher to see.
They almost kind of merge into like one moving mass of liquid shadow.
Right. And I'm gonna follow that until I can get to where I know Kronk would be.
Okay.
Which is probably another district, maybe like there was the Flooded, right?
Yep, Flooded. That one's pretty close by. That could be cool looking down here.
I do want to go to the Flooded district.
Okay. So you head over to the Flooded district.
Yeah.
And it's weird. There are similarities between the Shadow Gate and the regular gate.
Yeah.
Obviously, the layout, the buildings, but like there are differences. If there's just because something changes up above doesn't mean it's instantly mirrored down here. But this one does cross over. This district is still flooded, though not quite as much as up above.
Sure.
And again, it's hard to tell because the ground just kind of always looks wet.
Yeah.
This one is just kind of like if someone were to go into the water, it's like their shadow, like their body just kind of like is melting into the ground. It's kind of what it looks like if someone were to go in that water.
Right. It would be a lot less distinct than seeing a person standing in the water. It would be more like a...
Yep.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
I had no end to that metaphor. Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, there's no transparency down here, so it's not like you can see through the water. It just is solid. It is a shadowy mass. You see Kronk.
Hell yeah.
Kronk runs a boat service in the Flooded district. So she kind of like in like Venice almost.
Oh yeah, all right.
Little boats. So she runs some little boats to help get people around. But you see her just dropping off a couple people by the street.
Is Kronk like my age? Is Kronk running a successful business at 11?
I think Kronk is slightly older than you.
Okay. That's still impressive and maybe a bit sad.
Well, she's got to make money somehow down here. Kronk sees you. She waves you down, and she's like, "Yo, Smark, get over here."
Hey, Kronk, I'm over here. I mean, I got over here.
Nice. Hey, you gotta do some etching today, or I don't know. Maybe I was thinking I could show you. We could take a loop around some of the buildings, do some cool drifts.
Yeah, we could do some drips. I've got stuff on my mind, so it's not going to be I'm not going to be as into the cool drips as I
whoa.
usually am.
What's on your mind, bud? You can tell me. I'm your best friend.
I love this character. I love how much she is like this. Never mind.
I'm your right. Yeah. I'm your best friend, not Bigglesworth, right? I'm your best friend.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Kronk. I've gotten his name wrong like 3 times just today, so I think it's pretty safe to say you're in the lead on that.
I mean, Bigglesworth is an old coot, so
oh no,
he's not cool like me.
Yes, that's correct. Our third friend is an elderly person who we apparently don't like all that much.
Actually, you know what? Let's go. Yeah. Let's go heckle him. Let's go heckle Bigglesworth. Boy.
Yeah, okay. On the way, I'll tell you the situation.
All right. We could take my boat.
Excellent.
Because he lives in the flooded district.
Well, that's convenient. Yeah, perfect.
Of course it is.
Okay, so he's gonna tell Kronk what's up, and he explains how the missive went down. He's like, so basically, I'm supposed to figure out how I can etch sand or sunrise or the wind or love. And I don't know. I was kind of thinking about the love one because, like, that seems pretty straightforward. Like, when two people when two people like each other and they want to be a family and they want kids, they just think about it really hard and then kids show up. So, like, I could probably draw that. I'm pretty sure I could make that work.
Now, hold on. I think Kronk was, like, pushing the boat using her long pole to, push through the water. She goes, and she, like, stops. She, like halts the moment of the boat. Which uses some force. She's like, hold on.
Yeah.
Now, I've seen a sunrise.
Are we gonna have other boats, like, hit us because we're stopped?
No. Do you see any other boats?
It's not always easy to tell. Everything looks kind of dark and shadowy.
Yes. That's correct. It's very hard to see down here. I'm surprised you've never seen a sunrise. You're that sheltered. You've never left.
No, I did lie to Tiffany. I have been to the regular gate. It's just I don't like doing it. I don't know. It's always so busy and loud, and there's lots of people, and, like, you can't. People notice you stealing stuff. It's not as easy to steal.
That's true. It is a lot.
Yeah.
So what we've learned so far about you is you actually are a liar. You're not very honest. Is what we just learned about you.
Being honest was one of the things I lied about.
Damn. Okay.
I'm a more complex character than Rainer is.
Oh, yeah, Rainer. Oh, my God. I heard about that guy. He's the one who came in and did some stuff with the old Maurice, right?
Oh, this is after that? Hell yeah. Okay.
I think it should be, yeah.
Yeah. There was a lot of shit went down. Something about being defeated by the power of music. I did not understand that part, but
me neither. Someone with neener. I don't know.
Oh, what almost happened to everyone in the gate? Didn't something terrible almost happen and then we stopped them?
They almost forgot that the keeper existed. And, like, that they had been given control.
Yeah. Oh my God, that was it. Yeah.
I don't know if people would know that. I don't know if people would know that.
If I tried to put that in a character's perspective, I would do a poor job of it. I'm not going to say that.
Have you ever gone and, like, chatted with Neener?
I mean,
that's why I came here.
Oh. No. Nah, he's
Smork, you haven't done much at all. You don't leave the Shadow Gate. You don't see Neener. You just steal and lie. Wow. Maybe you are a delinquent. No, anyway, what I was trying to get at earlier was that if you do want to have to etch the sunrise or the wind or sand, you'll have to leave the Shadow Gate to see those things.
Yeah.
Which clearly you've said you don't like doing.
Yeah. I mean, I can. It's just like I would have to stay up there a long time because I would have to look at the thing and etch the thing.
Also, if you stayed up to watch the sunrise, you'd have to, like, stay past the shadow moving. You'd have to be up there for like a whole day.
Oh yeah, no. That's another reason. That's another reason I don't like going up there is because people talk about how like you can't get back if the shadows aren't right and you got to time it and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that's a whole that freaks me out.
Well, so that only leaves love, and it's in this one I got to decide whether Kronk knows about love, and I'm gonna go with. And I don't know much about love either, so maybe Bigglesworth knows.
That's yeah. This is definitely something that we only say when good things are about to happen. Let's go ask for Bigglesworth's opinion because he knows what's up. Definitely not going to give us wrong information on that front.
All right, so Kronk pulls the little boat, little pagoda. That's not a boat. What am I thinking? What's the boat? Gondola.
Yes,
that's the word. Pulls up the little gondola to the side of a building that they know well. They know well, and there's etched above is the sign that says "Home of Bigglesworth."
Of course.
Annoying kids keep off. You did that one, right? You etched that one?
Oh yeah, that was me. Yeah.
Yeah, that's so you. Oh man. I mean, he does hate us, but you know, it's good. He doesn't like us, but he's our friend, so we gotta bug him.
Yeah, I gave it back eventually.
Wait, what'd you take?
Oh, what were you pointing at?
The sign. I thought you etched the sign.
Oh no, I thought you were talking about his front window. I brought it back.
You stole his old window?
I did. Yeah. I mean, I brought it back.
What's the point of a window in the shadow gate? You can't see through glass.
That's why I stole it. Because it was dumb. No, we don't have windows in the Shadowgate, so it was just like setting against the wall. It wasn't installed or anything, so I just picked it up and took it.
So it just looked like a square, like a solid square.
I don't think he knew it was gone, so I got bored and I brought it back.
I guess maybe curtains make sense in the Shadowgate.
Sure, yeah.
You know, like privacy's sake. But all right, let's go bug him.
All right.
And she goes up and like knocks on the door, which I think has like a little bit of like a splash sound to it too, like when she knocks, because that's just how the ink works.
Yeah,
Yo, Bigglesworth, it's your good friends.
hey, Biggs. He definitely is not a fan of the name Biggs.
They just bust in. They don't even wait for Bigglesworth to open the door. They just like go in.
They just go in.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I know what voice I want to give him. I'm trying to decide if it's a good idea or not.
Do it. Now, we've said he's an old coot, but we don't actually know how old he is. They're just he's old. He's old to these kids.
Yeah.
I'm picturing
oh my god.
That
he's
Kronk is like maybe 12 or 13, just like slightly older.
So this guy's like 23.
Yeah.
He's the old coot.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, that does change the voice plan.
No, you do whatever you want. Yo, Bigglesworth.
The man who's in the front room, he looks at the two of them and he says, Yeah, what can I do for you guys? Yeah.
Bigglesworth.
We've got some questions for you.
Yeah.
It'll be fun. Just, like ask
questions.
you for your friends. Just, some questions, and then, like, I don't know, we could, like, go get food or something.
Yeah. You eat food, right? You're not too old for food.
No, I'm not too old for... I'm not dead, if that's what that means.
I just assumed at one point you just get so old that you've eaten enough. You don't have to eat ever again. I don't know where to begin with that one. No, I'm just messing with you. I know that's not how food works.
Yeah, you sure got me. Listen, I do actually have to go to work soon, so can we make this quick? Or yeah, it's really just the one question mostly.
Yeah, I mean, just one easy question that you already know.
Easy question. It couldn't be easy, and like I probably already know, but like I want to make sure. Getting an expert opinion from a professional.
You're a professional, right?
Technically, I mean, we all have jobs. I guess we're all professionals.
That's
yeah.
right.
Anyway,
professional to professional.
That's
yeah.
That's exactly what I meant.
That's what we're saying.
So here's the thing. I need to do an etching of a thing, and the one I've decided on is I have to do an etching on love, and I'm trying to figure out the best way to visualize that, because I know that when people are in love, they have a family. And they've already done the crucial step, which is thinking really, really hard about having children, and then the children appear out of the ink. Once they do that, there is and I'm trying to think of how to etch that. Like, do I just etch all the little people, or?
And Bigglesworth, we came to you because we know that you were in a relationship previously. I know you're not now.
Yeah. What? Who told you that?
You did.
Oh boy, I really need to keep better track of who is around when I am drinking. Didn't realize that information was public.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So, you know what? Here's the thing. Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah. You guys sit down. You guys sit down for a second.
Okay.
We are gonna
sit on his
yeah.
Probably not chairs. He's got just like a little cushion.
Sure, yeah. They got little
cushion.
It's for some reason my brain went to it's like a little waiting room. In his house. Okay, so back up. Forget about my thing. Forget about I don't know, whatever you said about my past boyfriend. Don't worry about that. Pretend you don't even know about that. Here's the thing. What you said was laughably wrong. It was just not even close. So, if that's what you're going off of for, like, how children work, having children, that is so far off the mark, I don't even know where to begin. And because I don't feel indebted to be kind to you about this, so I'm just going to tell you that was really, really dumb. And if that's all you needed, like, I'm happy to tell you that was dumb. If that's all you need from me, like, I do need to get going soon. Wow, that was so much more harsh than I was expecting. Mean. That was incredibly mean. We are like children. Oh no, I'm aware. I am but you guys,
and this is why your relationship didn't work out.
Oh boy,
because you're mean to kids.
Because you're mean to kids, Bigglesworth.
You're mean to kids, Bigglesworth. You're big old stupid sticky meanie.
Wow.
And that,
okay,
I say, that's even meaner in Orcish. Let me say that. How about this? You're a Banus. You're a Banus.
Oh, you're a Banus.
You're a Banus.
You don't know what that. I totally know what that means. You don't know what that, but I do.
You know what that means?
I definitely do know what that means. Yeah,
cool.
Of course.
I didn't know you knew that, Smork. That's awesome.
Yeah. I know lots of things. I'm definitely not covering up my insecurities about not knowing things.
Wait a minute. We just learned that you're a liar.
No, I'm not.
Bigglesworth, he's lying. He doesn't know anything.
I think, okay, I really need you to get out of my house. This is getting a little complicated for me to try to follow. Okay, I feel kind of bad about saying you're dumb. That was over the line. How about this? Compromise. You said a thing that was dumb. That doesn't mean you're dumb. I feel like it does, though. That's like...
I feel like you're still a Banus.
Yeah. Wait. Me or him? Me or Bigglesworth?
I don't know. Both he is.
Oh. Well, that's... Okay, I mean... I guess that's okay, because I can still make fun of you for being a Banus.
Yeah.
That's a pretty funny word.
It is. Intentionally so.
Okay. All right, kid, listen. So here's what I'm going to tell you. I've had a bad week, and I took it out on you. That's not fair. I'm going to try to be better in the future. For now, here's what I'm thinking. You need to know stuff. You need to get knowledge. Well, guess what? We have someone in our city who's all about knowledge, right? People go to Neener all the time for the gift of knowledge. That's just a thing we do. You've heard about it. It's all over our city. People talk about it. It's like our thing. So if you want to learn more about stuff, You go to Neener, Neener, Neener. It's not that complicated. I don't know what to tell you. I need to get ready for work. I feel like we're kind of done here. Okay.
All right, thanks, Bigglesworth. You Banus?
Yeah, you Banus. He actually kind of did give me a good idea, though. But you're still a Banus. You're still a Banus.
You're still a Banus.
Yeah, all right.
They run out.
And they leave.
And then they leave.
Boy, that was a lot. Bigglesworth took a dramatic turn from what I thought he was going to be.
I really wanted to add just some complexity to that character.
Yeah, he's a lot more depressing than I thought originally.
That's really what I wanted.
Listeners, if you're wondering, in the future, after this scene, Bigglesworth does get better, and he does have fulfilling relationships. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah.
Because Bigglesworth is very dear to my heart now, and I need things to go well for him.
We're invested now.
Yeah. This
That'll
really
be the next
depressed
Patreon episode.
23-year-old man who already feels like his life is over. Yeah.
Did
you say next Patreon episode?
Yeah, just Bigglesworth going on dates.
Oh, no.
Just seeing the town, shadowing normal, just really hitting it up.
The problem is if we make him the focus of a Knight's Quest episode, Patreon or otherwise, it's guaranteed that things are going to go worse for him.
They have to get worse before they can get better.
Yeah.
So I think they get back in the gondola, and
while they're on their way, Smork asks Kronk. That's a sentence. Smork asks Kronk.
Smork asks
So like I know what happens when you ask Neener Neener for stuff, and ask him about knowledge. But I want to make sure you know. So I'm gonna quiz you. How do things go down when you ask the Lord of Shadows for knowledge about stuff?
Oh, see, you go up to the Dripping Palace.
Yup.
You go to the top floor.
Of course.
Where the Lord of Shadows reigns.
Yup.
And then you make a deal where you trade your shadow for whatever knowledge you want. And then you get it.
Yeah. Yes. That is right. You trade your the shadow that attached to you, the actual light shadow on you, and that's gone.
Yeah. So if you ever left the Shadow Gate, you could never come back.
That's totally right. You got it.
Well, thank you.
Wow.
Yeah, I almost made a deal, but I didn't. I didn't do it. I didn't follow through. So.
Right. Yeah, I'm just reeling from how accurate your answer was.
Well, thanks. Maybe you're not a Banus after all, Smork.
Yeah, that's what I aspire to be. Is Smork not a Banus alum?
Well, anyway, we're back at the path, and I actually do have to go. I have to work too. So
right.
Best of luck to you with your etching.
Okay.
Smork, and I hope you can become a partner etcher.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, see you later, Dujas.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, Smork is just now realizing that if he goes through with this plan, he cannot leave his home, which is kind of a heady thing to realize, but I think he is 11, so his judgment skills are not the best. So
yeah, that would absolutely be something an 11-year-old would not think through.
He's going for it, yeah. He's going to go to the temple. Temple? Not temple.
Palace.
Palace, thank you.
The dripping palace.
The dripping palace. And we're going to go to the top floor. Hell yeah.
All right. You enter into this large arch that looms over the city. And at the base of one of the feet, you enter in.
Yes.
And I feel like the Dripping Palace, it's not crazy busy because it's not like there's 1,000 people showing up every day. But maybe there is someone leaving as you go in.
Okay.
And I think, didn't we say there was a flowing fountain that you entered into?
Boy, I do not remember. Shoot, I should have. I should have gone listen to stuff.
Well, you make it back up to the top floor. I think there was a flowing upward fountain that you went in.
That sounds right. Yes, that actually sounds more and more familiar. Yeah,
that sounds like a thing we did. And you make it to the top floor of the Dripping Palace.
Boy, that was a cool fountain thing I just wrote up. That was wild. Yeah, he says to himself, I guess.
Do you enter into the main chamber?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Smork is going to... He's hesitant, but he is going to, like... In his pocket, he's got the, like, door stopper that he stole from Billingsworth's house for good luck, and he, like, holds onto that to give himself confidence, and he goes into the chamber.
Door stopper.
Yeah.
Okay. He walks in, and there in the center of the room, in front of a window that overlooks the whole city, sitting upon a large flowing throne, is a large, supposedly bearded man.
It's hard to tell, though. It's hard to tell.
Yeah, it's just all ink dripping and flowing from this, really the fount of all shadows.
Oh, yeah.
The Lord of Shadows. Actually, he'll introduce himself. He says,
hello, Smorkalam.
Whoa.
Please enter into my chamber. I am the Lord of Shadows. The spirit of darkness, the great Ink Nina. And what brings you to my dripping palace?
Yeah, how did you know my name?
I know many things, for wherever there is shadow, I am there. And I see all that happens within the darkness. And I see all that happens here in the Shadow Gate. And every single doorstop you have ever seen.
Oh, that's perfect. God, how to even broach this topic. Right. I am here because... And he recounts all of the events of this episode, including all of the details that are not helpful. He just like goes over literally everything, even though very little of it is relevant. And then by the time he gets to the end, and he's like, and to do that, I need to have, I need to be able to know what love looks like, to etch it into the stone, and to know the love thing. I need to have the knowledge of where babies come from. And I know, but,
right.
But Tiffany needs me to have like a source. He's lying on the fly. He's saying the story and as it goes. But Tiffany needs me to have a source, like a valid, like officially get the knowledge, just to make sure, and like cross-reference, to make sure that's it's like an officially sanctioned etcher project.
Neener strokes his beard, and just like a bunch of extra droplets of shadow come pouring out, and he says,
"Did you just try to lie to me? Right after I said I know how many doorstops you've stolen."
No. Well, no. Wait, hold on. Let me think. The answer to that question is no. I'm going with no.
Little boy.
Yeah.
I am very eager and willing to make a deal with you.
Right?
I am always interested in regaining my shadows. And so, yes, I will make a deal for you to answer your need for knowledge.
Yeah.
However, I do not take kindly to those who try to puff themselves up greater than they are. You do not know where babies come from.
Oh, I cannot wait to hear that with the voice filter.
Not even close. So, do you want to make a deal?
Yes, sir. Well, no, not sir. That's taken.
I
yes.
am not a sir.
Yes,
I am not a senior, a supreme etcher.
No, of course not. That'd be ridiculous. Yes, your shadowness? Yes, your...
Let's just get to the chase.
Okay. Yeah.
As a reminder, I want you to fully understand that once you make this deal, if you are to ever leave the Shadow Gate, you cannot return.
Right.
For you will have no shadow.
Well, yeah. Unless I get one. Unless I steal one.
Nina just stops. Just like...
You would try to steal someone else's shadow.
What? No, what?
You just said that.
No. What? No, what did you say?
Are you trying?
He pitches the bridges. No.
Are you trying to lie to me again? The spirit of darkness, the Lord of Shadows, the Grating. Nina.
No,
I was there at the dawn of light. I witnessed the rise and fall of nations and empires. I saw more death and destruction than any living thing should ever witness.
Wow.
And you're trying to lie to me right now.
No, sir, sorry, sir. No, yeah, no, I it's tempting to have him say something snarky, but I think he's genuinely scared. That was a lot. And he's just like, no, I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
If you do learn how to steal a shadow,
he leans in close.
Please let me know.
Oh. Yeah. That perked him right up. That sounds awesome. Yeah.
Because that would quite change my business plans.
Oh, this is excellent. Oh my god.
I could just steal them. Let it be known I am not an evil spirit, but I do have a goal.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's make this deal happen.
Yeah,
he extends his hand.
Yeah, no, I feel the same way. I'm not an evil spirit, but I have a goal. And he reaches out his hand, yeah.
Perfect. And as we described before, you feel something like being sucked out of you, as if your body was a tube or a straw being pulled into Neener. And he says,
well.
God damn it.
What?
Just realizing that we've arrived at this point.
We've made it. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Oh, God.
Smorkalam.
Yeah.
Junior partner etcher. I know many things that happen in the shadows. Every crime, every stolen item, every death and every murder, I see them happen, every shady deal, for they happen in my domain. But there are other things that happen in the shadows, Smorkalam, and I see it all.
Oh, I hate this.
And you, Smorkalam, shall see it all too.
Oh no! That's probably not a good thing.
This is going to be so bad.
Right.
We'll start with the basics, Smorkalam, of your original question.
For those listening, no, we will not verbally explain all this, but I do have to do the justice to what was requested.
You asked specifically, where do babies come from?
Yeah.
And that is different from what is love. For here in the Shadow Gate, there are many ways that love is shown.
Right.
But babies, that's quite restrictive. You have to get a guy and a gal to do that one. That's just the way.
Did you say restrictive?
Yes. If you,
oh my God.
So, for example, if a man and a man love each other, they can't make a baby. I've seen it tried, Smorkalam.
Okay.
They can't do it.
Huh.
Here's the first thing. It's not thinking.
Right?
It's not about thinking, Smorkalam.
Okay, I was way off in that case, yeah.
You were so off it was comedic, Smorkalam. Your lack of knowledge really shone through.
Oh my
and
God.
We're talking about a place where there is no light.
That's good.
That's how apparent it was.
Yeah.
Smorkalam, you are an orphan, yes?
I guess that hasn't been fully established. Yeah.
Most children don't have to seek the spirit of darkness for this question to be answered. They just ask their parents.
Wait, the parents know?
But since you have none of those, I shall be your substitute father figure. Your shadow daddy, if you will.
There it is.
Smork, have you ever seen a bee before?
No.
Okay, have you ever seen a bird?
I was just talking to one of my friends about this. I have been to the actual gate sometimes, just not super often. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I have been there sometimes. And when I've been there sometimes, I've occasionally seen animals, and that did include birds. So the answer to your question is yes.
That will help a little bit, I think, in what we need to explain next.
Okay.
So, babies come from birds.
I was about to say, I was like, are we doing a stork thing? Yeah.
Just kidding, Smork.
Okay.
That was a joke. Some people, when they try to explain how sex works to children, they use substitute analogies like birds and bees.
Right.
I have no such embarrassment because you are not my actual child, and I have no shame in explaining this to you.
I did think about how we would have this scene go down. I thought, would he be embarrassed? Would he try to be like, oh, this is awkward?
It's super funny in concept, and then you actually get to it, and suddenly it's like, what are we doing?
So I think to make it comedic and not gross, and what I think would be true to character, he's not going to be all embarrassed about it,
right?
But I think he's going to rather just like not know how to explain it so a child gets it.
Sure,
so
yeah.
He'll just be like,
so basically, a man and a woman, sometimes when they love each other, though that is not always the case, will get together and they will have sex, and then a baby will show up afterwards.
What? Show up? Huh? Also, what's sex?
So the woman will it's a very painful process.
Oh, okay.
And the baby will come out of her.
Babies are inside them? What?
Well, so the baby... Well, actually, I don't actually get to see inside there because there's no shadows. But basically, a baby will be made within, and the woman will get bigger.
Oh,
and
okay.
She'll have more shadow, and then the baby will come out.
More shadow. Okay.
And there will be... then the baby will have a shadow. Right. And so I know about that.
Yeah.
So that happens quite a lot, actually, all over the world.
Okay. Huh.
A lot of babies.
The answer to the question is babies come from women.
Yes. That's kind of how it works. Though not in all creatures. There are a couple of magical creatures that don't work like that. Though I don't know if that will help you with your project.
Yeah,
Some creatures lay eggs, which is basically like a longer version of what the humans do. They just have the egg come out, and then the baby will come out of the egg much later.
Okay, I guess. This isn't what I expected.
I feel like I've skipped over the important part.
I mean, maybe.
Which is the sex.
Yeah, you said that, but I don't know what that is.
So,
you said it was about birds?
Well, it's not. I think the birds come in with the eggs, so I think that's where that comes in. I'm now understanding why this is difficult. Because I don't want to say... So you know where the penis is, right?
Not really. You told me not to lie. No.
Okay.
I've lived on this continent my whole life, so no.
How do we explain this in a way your small and undeveloped brain could comprehend?
Right.
So it's like a puzzle.
You're getting a glimpse of like what real actual fatherhood is like right now.
But it's also like a dance. But also, it's like as if the two people are puzzle pieces.
Okay.
But it's more than that. You also gotta, they have to move. But you gotta set it up right. You can't just go into it. That's not the spirit of the thing.
Two people, man and woman, they have to move. They have to set up, and they...
No clothes on.
They have... What?
That's pretty important. I do need to make sure you get that part in.
Oh.
But you probably don't know much about clothes in the Shadow Gate. There's a lot of people who walk around naked and nobody knows.
Oh, I hadn't considered that. Oops.
So think about that one. What other parts are
more
important?
Confusing, yeah.
Usually there's a lot of preference. You don't just go in with anybody. You really got to pick it out right. So that's where the love comes in a lot of the time. What else is there? There's a lot of thrusting. That's pretty key.
Okay. So like, people have babies from that, right?
Yep.
So you said there's setup and there's
a lot of setup.
Preferences, like people
Preferences.
want. So they would say to each other, "I want to do the puzzle."
Yep.
And I want you to have a baby. That's
actually
what they would say.
I should probably say this since you don't have parents.
Right?
If they say they don't want to do that, that's very important that you don't do that.
Oh.
Okay? No means no, Smart.
Right.
No means no. Okay.
For sure.
Very important.
Right.
If they don't want to do the puzzle thrusting, don't do the puzzle thrusting. Okay?
Right.
Because their preference, you might not be their preference, and that can be painful. Bigglesworth, that's very painful for him.
Oh, that's too bad for...
He's not many people's preference.
Oh.
Because he's mean to kids.
Oh, no. That's too bad. So where does the baby come out?
The same place the baby goes in.
All right, smart guy, where's the baby go in?
Near like puts his hands together and like puts them like hands clasped by his face. He's like,
okay, this is the awkward part. This is the part everyone doesn't want to say. I get it now.
Exactly, yeah. It's also the part that you wouldn't normally see yourself talking about on a podcast.
Nope, I've got it. I've got it. So you know how you have your own chisel?
What?
The boys have a chisel, and the girls do not.
I have one, but I always just steal like Tiffany's instead.
No, don't. No.
What?
You have your pants chisel.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean.
Okay, that is the wildest thing I've ever heard that called. I guess, sure. What does that have to do with any of this?
So only the boys have a pants chisel, and the girls, they do not have a pants chisel.
Okay.
That's very important. And you basically, sex is just a boy making an etching into a girl, and then a baby comes out. And that's all we have the time for today, Smorkalam. I think you got it. I think that's basically it.
An etching?
That's basically it. Yep.
Oh, wait. So it is an etching. Having babies because you want to have a family because you love someone. So love is... So if I was supposed to make an etching out of love is already an etching. So the answer to the question is to turn it back on Tiffany and say love is already an etching. It was a trick question and I win, right?
You can try that.
Yeah.
Basically,
I got it.
here's what I'm gonna say.
And he puts his hand on your shoulder.
Yeah.
If you do ever leave the Shadow Gate,
Right.
you will receive an upload of knowledge that is so far past what you really want to know. You will know absolutely everything,
Oh my God.
every method, every style and preference for how sex works. So don't leave the Shadow Gate for a little while, please.
Yeah.
I can't have that on me.
Yeah, I mean, if I leave, I can't come back, so I'm probably not. Probably just gonna stay here.
I think this is the best I can do for you right now.
Yeah, I mean, I got my thing. I got the solution to the riddle or whatever the hell Tiffany was trying to
It's
ask
not
me.
a riddle. Not a riddle.
It's not?
It's a real thing.
But you said,
you have to make an etching. You still have to make an etching.
oh, then why did you say the answer was an etching? I thought you were doing like a clever, like a turnabout, it's back on it, like it's circular. Like the question started with an etching, and now we're back at an etching. I thought that was my purpose. Yeah.
Smork.
Yeah.
Go get him. You got this.
He's so done. He's been done for 30 minutes. He's just like, Smork, please. I hate this.
There's the reason I never actually had children.
All right, that's kind of everyone's being mean to children today. See ya, I guess.
When you've lived as long as I have, everyone is annoying. I had to talk to Rainer a while ago. That was a wild ride. I hope he's doing all right.
Yeah, Rainer's not even a child. He's somewhere unspecified between 20 and 28.
All right, good luck, Smorkalam.
Thank you for making a deal. Yeah.
No, thank you. That was an easy one.
All right, bye. I'm gonna go ride the cool fountain again.
Alright, and so Smork descends the dripping palace as Neener just kind of like sits there and like stares out at the city, and he's like, I don't even have a line for him. He just shakes his head.
Yeah.
Just shakes his dripping head.
What the shadow hell just happened? Yeah.
Sim, you are always better at this stuff.
Oh my God. Wait, no, time out. That implies that people have gone to Sim for the same question. What?
Smork has left. And he returns to Tiffany's. Does he make an etching, or does he just say he's got this riddle?
Oh, hell yeah. It's an etching of two people who are puzzle pieces. It's an etching of the puzzle pieces dancing. Part of it is definitely like a baby, like alien chestburster style coming out of a woman. I'm trying. What else was there? There were those. There's birds. There's just all the elements that were mentioned.
Is there thrusting?
There's the puzzle pieces are thrusting.
There's no means no.
It's at the bottom. It just says no means no with no context.
Yep.
Oh my God. What else was there? Yeah. I mean, there's a lot going on in this etching, which means it's probably not very good because there's way too much stuff happening, and he had to do it fast to get all of the elements in there. So it looks just absolutely chaotic and confusing. It doesn't help that when Smork is proudly displaying this etching, he's also saying everything incredibly fast. Like, and then he told me that like it was actually the secret is that it actually is an etching because there's the man and the woman, and it's kind of like an etching in that way. And I realized that was what you were getting at the whole time, because you were asking about how would you make an etching of love if you haven't ever seen love. But if you ever actually think about it, then you know that when people are trying to have children, it's because they love each other and because they're trying to make a family. And the secret to the answer to that is an etching already.
Smart. And
that's where you started. You started with an etching, and the answer is that love is already an etching.
JP Etcher Smorkalam.
Yes, that's
She's
correct.
She's like face palming so hard right now.
Yeah.
Did you trade your shadow to Nina to learn where babies come from?
Yeah. Oh, I'm not supposed to lie anymore, so yeah.
What do you mean you're not supposed to lie anymore, Smorkalam?
Okay, yeah, that's a fair point. I was already not supposed to lie.
We'll say no.
What?
We'll save that for later.
What?
We'll save that for another time.
Oh, okay.
We need to... So you traded your shadow, and you still...
Yeah.
Don't quite get it.
Well, I mean, he said that I wouldn't get it until I leave, but I don't super think I want to leave because then I could never come back.
No, then you would be a pointless etcher.
Not a great deal now that I think about it, because
No, it was not, Smark.
If I only get the knowledge once I leave, but leaving is bad, it's kind of it's not my
Smark,
favorite.
let me see the etching.
Yeah,
let me actually see the etching.
I meant to be showing it to you this whole time. I guess I wasn't.
You might have been. I had my face in my hand the whole time.
Yeah.
She looks at the etching and she sees all the different pieces, and it's hard to read emotions in the Shadow Gate. But she's just quiet for a moment, and she says, "Smark, you left-handed kleptomaniac hyperactive delinquent. Even though you made probably the worst deal you could have ever made, this etching perfectly embodies what love is.
Oh no.
The struggle, the pain, the dance, even the truth that sometimes there is no love and no means no."
Wow.
And the bird clearly representing the fleetingness of love. And I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is here. But I like it. Maybe that's the heart
exploding out.
Oh, that's her heart coming out of her. Truly artistic. And for this, Smork, I, with great pleasure, give you the title of partner etcher.
Smork didn't say anything during that line, which is good because that means he technically didn't lie. So he very proudly, he's just like, "Great. Thank you. I am definitely gonna have even better etchings than this one. Yeah."
So Tiffany takes the etching and just kind of puts it up on the shelf.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah.
Proudly displayed. Smark!
Yeah.
Allah. Smark Allah. You might be a stupid kid.
Wow, okay.
Just a dumb kid.
Is there something in the water today, or everyone's just really on the same page?
I mean, really not a bright kid.
What is that? I can find some other job, I bet.
But Smark, I'll give you this. She puts her hand on your shoulder,
right,
and just kind of gestures to the carving.
Yeah.
You are definitely the greatest left-handed etcher that I have ever met. And that's the scene. Thank you, everyone.
Compliment I've gotten all day.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to this dumb Patreon episode. Thank you for voting. Thank you for wanting this.
Yeah, you made us do this. Yeah,
you made us do this.
You caused this to happen.
Did I just? Because we got paid to do this, Jamie. What does that make us?
I don't know. I do not want to think through the implications of that. Yeah.
I don't want to think about what that makes us in this context, in this situation.
This,
all right, well,
this is technically my first paid acting gig, I think. And it's been weird. It's been very strange.
We acted that out. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how you feel about that. Let me know how you feel about that.
Yeah.
And we can all get therapy together.
That's the real takeaway from this episode is fucking vote carefully.
Your vote matters.
It matters so much.
It matters so much. We're sorry, Jake. All right. Have a good one. Bye.
Bye.